All of you came to this place for dinner and you were non-stop talking while eating the food. The food here is so delicious. Your friend nodded agreeing with you. Solar finished eating and looked at everyone while wiping her hands. Today was fun. Where are we going tomorrow? You looked at Jungkook. Me and Jimin Hyung will go for the shoot, so we won't be able to join you guys. He said blankly while you were expecting him to look at you, but he didn't. Then we three will go to the amusement park. You and Solar looked at him excitedly. Really? Wow, I really want to go there. It was my dream to visit Disneyland amusement park. Jimin looked at you and smiled. I'm really happy that you are fulfilling your dreams. Solar and Jackson laughed while Jimin also chuckled. Solar smirked and looked at him. Do you really want to visit amusement park, Jackson? Why? He asked her confused. Did you forget that incident? His cheeks turned red in embarrassment. Yeah, are you making fun of me? No, I was just saying because someone once said that he would never visit amusement park in his life. You three laughed while Jimin and Jungkook had no idea what you guys were talking about, and Jungkook wasn't even looking interested as he was busy in his laptop. Solar and Jackson were talking about their past moments as Solar still liked to annoy him from the start. They are the cutest couple I've ever seen. I then looked towards Jungkook and he was busy in his laptop. Jimin's seat was empty, so I looked around and saw him standing near the railing. Jungkook and Jimin both are good friends and also business partners. Not so long ago when I met Jimin, I tried to run away from the marriage but then got no choice but to get married because I didn't want to put my dad down. Jungkook was also forced in this marriage and that's why he still doesn't show any affection towards me. Although I already fell for him, I got up and walked near Jimin. What are you doing here alone? You said, standing beside him while he smiled before looking at you and then again turned his face straight. Enjoying the view. You smiled. It's really beautiful. He smiled. It was my dream to see this view. Your cheeks turned pink as you looked at him. Yeah, are you teasing me? You pouted while he started laughing seeing your cute face, but then you two joined him and laughed. Then you both looked at the view in front of you two. Ryan, he called your name as you turned your face. How you ended up here? You said you wanted to enjoy your life alone. Sometimes unexpected things happen. We don't always get what we want. You said looking ahead while he stood there admiring your face. You turned towards him and smiled softly. But in the end, everything happens for good, and if not, then you are destined, even if you don't want. Jungkook's POV. I was working in my laptop when I saw Jimin Hyung and Ryan standing near the railing. They both were smiling, talking, even laughing. Suddenly I felt strange. I don't know, but when I saw her with Hyung, I felt strange. Is this jealousy? Am I feeling jealous? Seeing her talking to some other guy? No, why would I? It's her life and she can talk to whoever she wants. But then what's this feeling? Am I really falling for her? My thoughts interrupted when Solar spoke. Weather seems off. Come on guys, let's go back to hotel. It's late. They all nodded. I looked through the window and it started to rain. I had 2 meetings today and tomorrow I have to get ready for the big event. I was going to sleep when I heard a knock. I opened the door and saw Ryan standing holding a pillow and blanket with her. Jungkook raised his eyebrow. What are you doing here? Can I sleep here tonight? He looked at her shocked. What? Don't you have your own room? Yes, but I'm scared to sleep alone there. But you sleep alone in your room at home. You walked inside without his permission and sat on the bed. But it's raining and I'm scared. He came near you and picked the blanket and pillow before giving it to you. But you can't sleep here. Please, you said, showing him your puppy eyes. I won't take much space. You can still sleep on your bed. But there is no couch or anything like that. Where I'm gonna sleep? You went to the other side of the bed and divided it into half by placing pillow in middle. Then you pointed at the empty side. You can sleep here. You laid on the other side. Yeah, you can't sleep here. You closed your eyes and pretended to sleep. Aish, what do I do? I have to get up early and I need to sleep. Then he checked on you and you already drifted in your dreamland. How can she sleep in others' bed? This girl is really... He lay down on the bed but couldn't able to sleep because you were snoring. He covered his ears with a pillow. I never heard a woman snoring this terribly. Is she really a human? He again tried to sleep but couldn't. God, please someone stop her. He covered his ears tightly and turned to the other side. I have to shoot tomorrow. I need to get some sleep. Suddenly you kicked him and he almost fell down. What the? He got up and looked at you amused as you occupied the whole bed and was sleeping in the bed, spreading your arms and legs. She's definitely not a normal human. Sleeping like a frog. God, what do I do now? He took his pillow and walked to the other side of the bed where you were sleeping earlier. He lay down there, but after a minute you put your hands and leg over him while he closed his eyes in frustration and stayed there biting his lower lip. He tried to remove your hands and legs, but you doing that again and again. At last he gave up and stayed in that position. You again started snoring while he covered his ear. Mom, please save me. He got up from the bed, grabbing his pillow and blanket, and slept on the floor, covering his face. Your one leg was hanging down from the bed, and blanket fell on the other side. Time skipped to next morning. You woke up spreading your arms while yawning. Wow, I really slept well. Then you looked at Jungkook, who already got dressed and was packing his bag. You smiled. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I've told you that I only sleep in small space. Jungkook looked at you annoyingly while you flinched and put your hands on your chest. Oh, Moo, how did you get these dark circles under your eyes? Didn't you sleep well? If a snorting woman will sleep beside me, how would I supposed to sleep? Oh, wait, what? Snorting woman? Did you just call me a snorting woman? Have you ever seen yourself? Bunny face, coconut head? At least I look like a cute animal and not like you who sleep like a dead frog. And first of all, wipe off that saliva from your mouth. You touch your mouth and threw a pillow at him. You're so rude. I'll never gonna sleep in your room again. You grabbed your pillow and walked out from the room, stomping your feet. Jungkook looked at the door from where you left. Did I ask her to sleep in my room? He threw the pillow on the bed. You came inside your room mumbling on your own. What he even think of himself? Suddenly it hits you. Wait, what if I really slept like that? No! You covered your face and jumped on the bed. No way, this is embarrassing. Now he will think I'm really crazy. Solar came inside your room. Why your door is open? She stopped when she saw you rolling on the bed while mumbling, covering your face. Yeah, what are you doing? You stopped and removed your hand from your face before looking at her. You made a crying face and came near her before hugging. Oh nee, she got confused. What happened? What do I do? He will think I'm crazy. This is so embarrassing. Whom are you talking about? You broke the hug, Jungkook. She made a confused face, then you explained everything to her. She couldn't able to control herself and burst into laughter. It's so funny, Wyatt. Do you really snort? Oh my god, this is hilarious. You pouted. Unni, you're also making fun of me? No, I'm just imagining his condition. He was right when he said you're like a kid. What? He said I'm a kid? Now leave it and hurry up. We are getting late for amusement park. You all arrived in the Disneyland and were excited to explore it. Wow, amazing. This is so beautiful. Why look at the castle? You nodded. Let's enjoy some rides. You all run like kids. Let's go to the roller coaster ride. Solar nodded. You guys enjoy. I'll wait here. Why? Come with us. Solar laughed. Let's go, Wyan. He's afraid of roller coaster. Really? You said looking at him. There's nothing like that. You smirked. Then come with us. You dragged him along. After the ride, you all came down in Solar and you were laughing so hard. I told you, he's coward. You tried to control your laugh. Oh my god, his face was worth seeing. Jackson was vomiting in the corner and his head was spinning. Only let's go to the Ferris wheel. You looked at Jackson. I'm not going anywhere. You both laughed a little and went to Ferris wheel. You both were walking after the Ferris wheel ride. Wyan, I'm going to check on him. Maybe he needs something. You nodded. Okay, then I'll just walk around. I'll call you when I finish. She nodded and left. You were smiling and enjoying everything around you. It would be more fun if Jungkook come with me. You said, being a little sad when you looked at the couple enjoying. Then your eyes fell on a girl who was crying. You came near her and bent down to her level. What happened here? She lifted her head up and looked at you. I lost my mom somewhere. She started to cry again. You wiped her tears. Don't cry, baby. We'll find your mother together, okay? Really? You smiled and nodded while her face brightened up. What is your name? Sophie. You smiled. Okay, Sophie, let's find your mother. She nodded. You were searching for her mom while she was looking at you. You looked at her and smiled. What happened? What is your name? What do I call you? My name is Wyan, and you can call me by my name. She smiled. You looked everywhere but didn't find her mother. Suddenly you remembered about Solar and Jackson. You looked for your phone to give them a call but didn't find it. Oh no, I think I left my phone in my room. You looked at Sophie as she was looking at you already. Let's go to the police station. They will definitely find your mother. You left from there with Sophie while Jackson and Solar came there looking for you. They have been searching for you from so long. She's not even picking her phone. Where did you left her? She said she'll call me, but I don't know where she went. Makeup artists were giving final touch up to the models and the set was ready. Everyone was busy in their work. Jungkook was fixing his camera and soon the shoot began. After clicking pictures, they were checking out when suddenly Jungkook remembered your face in the morning and a smile appeared on his face. Cute. A man shouted from back. Model is ready. Let's go. Jungkook got up and started taking pictures. He is known to be one of the finest photographers and is quite famous. Suddenly his phone started to ring. He paused the shoot when he saw the caller ID. Solar, why she's calling me? He answered the phone. Yes, Jungkook, Wyan is lost somewhere. We searched the whole amusement park but she's nowhere. I think she went somewhere. His heart dropped after hearing this. But how she lost? She went there with you. Solar got a bit scared hearing his voice because he was sounding angry. We are trying to find her. He cut the call and went to Jimin before telling him everything. They both left from there without wasting a second. What's wrong with these two? Now who's gonna finish it? He said, throwing his cap. When you reached the police station, Sophie's mother was already there. She was crying, but when she saw her daughter, she immediately hugged her and thanked you. Now you're feeling so good after helping that little girl. It feels so good when you help someone. Now let's go back to the park. It's so late and Solar and Jackson must be waiting for me. You walked few steps but then paused and looked around. Wait, what is this place and where I am? God, I think I lost my way. You walked further but entered into another street. No, where's the park? Cool down, Ryan. Let's find the hotel. You're not a child. You can do it. You talk to yourself and start finding the hotel. It got dark but you didn't able to find the hotel. You came in the park and sat on the bench to take a break. What do I do now? They all must be looking for me. How can I be so dumb? I left my phone in my room. How? You started to scold yourself. Then you leaned back and looked in the sky. I'm so tired and hungry. Will he be looking for me? You sighed and closed your eyes. Jungkook was panicking because he almost searched the whole area but didn't find you. Maybe she was mad at me for what I said in the morning. But please come back, Ryan. I promise I would never say anything like that. And I would even let you sleep in my bed if you want. Just come back. He called Jimin. Hyung, did you find her? No, Jungkook. I've looked everywhere, still no clue. He cut the phone and grabbed his hair. Where are you, Ryan? Jimin came to this park as he got a bit tired. His eyes fell on you who was sleeping on the bench. He sighed in relief and called Jungkook. He immediately answered, did you find her? Yes, now go back to hotel and inform Jackson and Solar too. I'm bringing her and relax, okay? Thank God, Jimin ended the call and came near you before sitting beside you. His lips curled up in a weak smile looking at you sleeping. You made everyone worried. What are you doing to me, Ryan? Even after knowing that you are now married to Jungkook, why can't I stop my feelings? When I first met you, first time my heart beat for a girl. I wish I have told you my feelings earlier. But now, I don't think I have a chance. Suddenly your head fell on Jimin's shoulder as you woke up and saw him sitting beside you. You hugged him tightly and started to cry. Thank God you came. I thought I lost everything. You started to cry terribly. He patted your back gently. It's okay now, I'm here, so stop crying. I was so hungry and tired, I thought I would never find the hotel. He smiled. But how you lost your way? Didn't you go there with your friends? You broke the hug and looked down. Your cheeks turned red in embarrassment. I was helping a girl. She got separated from her mother, so I took her to the police station and he laughed. And you forgot the way back. He slowly nodded. It's okay now, let's go back to hotel. But before that, wanna stop and eat? Yes, I'm hungry. Let's go then. You both stood up. You found a small street restaurant at some distance, so you decided to get yourself something from there. You ordered a sandwich for yourself while Jimin also got the same thing. Jimin, is Jungkook mad at me? He looked at you. Why would he? I always create problems for him. Today also he was annoyed because of me. There is nothing like that. No, Jimin. I think I'm a burden on him. Though he never say anything to me, but I know I'm only a responsibility for him. I know that we are not a perfect match. We have to separate someday, but he asked when you paused. His heart was beating so fast. But it's too late now. I don't think I would be able to do that. I already fell for him and I don't know if he loves me or not, but I love him so much. Jimin's heart clenched. He was trying to hide his pain. I don't know about him and I also don't want to force him to love me. As we have promised that we'll separate our ways if we don't fall for each other. I don't know how much time I have left to spend with him, but I really want to spend my life with him. Jimin was listening to you silently. Your words were stabbing him. He wanted to confess to you, but looks like things are not at his side. I think we should go now. Everyone is waiting. You nodded. You and Jimin came back in hotel and saw everyone already waiting for you in the lobby. They all were looking so worried. Your eyes fell on Jungkook and his face was pale as if he cried. You stopped at your place. He came near you while you looked down. I'm sorry, your heart skipped a beat and you got a little surprised when he suddenly hugged you. You were not ready for this. Where were you? Do you know how much scared I was? He said, hugging you tightly. Why are you so careless? You stayed there silent because you never expected this reaction from him. Jimin couldn't able to see this, so he went to his room. Now you'll not go anywhere without me. You got me? You smiled a little and nodded. You were feeling so happy to see this side of him, which you never thought he has for you, but you were wrong. In these months, you are not the only one who fell in love. I think we should also leave. Jackson smiled and nodded. Let's go. Jungkook broke the hug and looked at you. I'm sorry, he shook his head. I'm the one who should be sorry for what I've said in the morning. No need, I don't take such things seriously. You both smiled. Let's go back to our rooms. You nodded. You guys were about to walk, but then Jungkook stopped and you looked at him confused. What happened? If you're afraid to sleep alone, then come in my room. You looked at him amused. It's okay. I don't want to disturb you again. It's okay, I'll manage, and also we are leaving for Korea tomorrow. You tried to control your smile and nodded. Then you both went to his room. You sure you don't want to go? You nodded. But why? You know I feel awkward around people, and especially it's in your company, so. So what? I'll be there with you. He stopped in middle after realizing what he was saying. Both of your cheeks turned red and you looked away. Get ready, we have to leave in few minutes. You nodded and went inside your room to change. You walked inside the hall and you started to feel nervous. Jungkook noticed that and he grabbed your hand and intertwined it with his. You looked at him surprised as your heart skipped a beat. These are normal peoples like us. No need to feel nervous. You looked away. Jimin raised his cup a little when your eyes met. You smiled as he came near both of you. Jungkook felt that tint of jealousy as he noticed your face lightened up after seeing Jimin. What a surprise to see you here. Jungkook wanted me to come. Jimin noticed your hands as he tried to suppress his feeling. Not only here but from now on, you'll be there wherever I go. Jimin tried to smile. Good to see things going well between you guys. Let's toast for this. A waiter stopped by as Chaco grabbed two drinks and gave one to you. You didn't remember that you are not at all good with alcohol and get drunk in one glass. Maybe it was too late when Jungkook realized it. As soon as it hits you, you were already drunk. I can't believe you're treating me like a wife. I thought I would be the only one who will fall, but now I'm seeing hopes that we might spend our lives together. I will always wait for your answer. Jungkook was not ready for this confession. He felt a tickle in his heart and a hope raised inside him. He never showed his true feelings because he thought you would not accept him, especially after you both decided that you will leave if none of you fall for each other. But maybe destiny was waiting for you guys to unite. Hyung, I think I need to take her home. Tell the director that I'm sorry for the day and also I'll be there in the meeting tomorrow. Jimin nodded while he picked you up. Where are you taking me? Let's dance. I want to dance with you. Dance when we'll reach home, okay? He walked away while Jimin stood there watching your disappearing figures. This time You were not in my destiny, but I'll make sure to confess first if we met again in next life. He gulped down the drink. Why did you take me home? I wanted to enjoy. You said winning like a child. He made you sit on the bed and removed your heels. You already enjoyed enough. Why didn't you told me you can't tolerate alcohol? Because you didn't ask, and also you told me that you are with me, so I went carefree. He looked at you as his heart was beating fast. Yes, I'm always with you.